All right, beautiful people, also freedom all over the world, wherever you're joining us from today, you're highly welcome to my YouTube channel. Yes, this and now your confirmation channel where they give you the back-to-back news and information on things where they happen for the land. Please subscribe to this channel, turn on your notification, and definitely you'll be notified whenever we drop our spanking news. So straight to the matter, what I carry come for you today because it don't share there for Anambra State. Should be that they call him Odumegwu State. Yes, currently from the from the latest map that Simon Ekpa brought up. Anambra State is actually known as Odumegwu State in Anambra State. Yeah, I think so. Yeah, but straight to the news that I brought to you today: two policemen and two others killed as gunmen attack Chris Uba's convoy once again in Anambra State. I think this is the second time that Chris Uba's convoy has been attacked. But the reality be say they don't buy two police officer currently as it stands, and other two people then also buy them, so making it a total number of four people with them buy, as the government attack Chris Uba convoy. This is actually a politically orchestrated move. I'll keep on saying this. We keep on seeing the insecurity in the southeastern part of the country. It is being pushed to the agitation of Biafra, but the reality is that the insecurity that is ravaging this southeastern part of the country shouldn't be pushed to the indigenous people of Biafra or to Simon Ekpa or to the Biafran struggle, because most of these evil politicians, I like using the word evil to address them, because these guys have actually proven that they cannot change. They are the problem that the country is having, and they are the problem that even in Biafran land, they keep complicating the issue of the Biafran freedom. So now why some people, they feel say, the Biafran struggle now do or die, die matter, or more everywhere don't scatter for Biafran land, wahala do this, wahala do that, thereby elongating the period that the freedom is meant to be gotten. But the reality is that these politicians do not give a damn about the people. For them it is all about power. Now what they care about now power, these people care about. So most times I know they moved if anything happened to all these politicians, because all of them should be wiped out from the surface of this earth, because they are evil. They've done more harm in the country than good. But as the news will come to us, two policemen don't buy for Anambra State, then give them notoriously as they hot, by some gunmen who also went further to kidnap others. Make we go straight up to the news where we carry come for you today. Without wasting much of your time, make we give you the news in detail. The news reads: two policemen were among four people killed last night when gunmen attacked the convoy of SY Anambra State political godfather Chief Chris Uba. The incident happened at Uga Junction, which is Uba's hometown. The Anambra State Police Command has confirmed that two policemen were killed, although he said the operatives were from the Enugu State Command. It was gathered that Uba's convoy ran into the gunmen at Uga Junction in Aguata local government area, leading to a gun battle between them and the police. According to a source, Uba was able to escape because his car was bulletproof, adding that it was during the shooting that four persons, including policemen, were killed. It was also learned that the government aimed to kidnap the politician, but did not succeed, and it was not clear if the government succeeded in kidnapping anybody in the convoy. Anambra State Police Public Relations Officer PPRO Mr. Tochukwu Ikenga in a statement said the command has launched an intensive manhunt for armed insurgents who infiltrated from a neighboring state and killed 2 police personnel on 28 December 2023. The gang, which was disguised in military fatigue and seemed to be on a kidnap mission, were jolted on seeing 2 armed police officers approaching their direction. They opened fire on the officer who had moved ahead of the convoy they were escorting to decongest traffic gridlock. Other personnel returned fire, careful not to hit many motorists who were in traffic, forcing the bandits to flee. Police led mobile forward operating base, which had been on intensive patrol of the entire area throughout Christmas celebration, promptly responded to the scene. It recovered a Lexus SUV gang operated with and defused an improvised explosive device found in the vehicle. It also recovered an AK-47 rifle belonging to one of the slain personnel. According to the PPRO, the State Commissioner of Police, Aderemi Adeoye, has urged the police not to be demoralized by the supreme price paid by their colleagues from Enugu State Command, but to draw inspiration from their bravery in confronting the criminal gang. He added, the CP has condoled with the families of the deceased officers and Enugu State Police Command and vowed that the personnel will not die in vain. He has urged all officers and men of Anambra State Police Command to redouble their efforts and remain vigilant. He assured that technology would be employed to track down the criminals who unleashed the attack on police personnel. Meanwhile, apparently, because of the attack on a fellow politician, Senator Nicholas Okachuku, also from Anambra State, has requested 16 soldiers, 20 policemen, and 12 DSS to secure him during this Yuletide season. Famous politicians and businessman Chief Nicholas Okachuku has applied for heavy security operatives around to enable him to be in his Osumenyi community in the Nnewi South local government area of Anambra State to perform some functions early in January 2024. Okachuku, who recently married Miss Universe Nigeria Michelle Ihezu, in separate letters to heads of security agencies in the state, said he would need the security operatives because of insecurity in the area. According to the letters he signed, Okachuku said he would need 16 soldiers, 20 police officers, and 12 operatives from the Department of State Services (DSS) to perform the function he had lined up in the state during the period. In one of the letters addressed to the commander, 302 Artillery Regiment, Onitsha, Okachuku said, I humbly write to request for 16 Army security personnel to provide security for me during my program/activities in Anambra State and beyond, scheduled to commence on the 6th of January to 10th of January 2023, respectively. Taking cognizance of security challenges in my hometown, Osumenyi, in Nnewi South local government area of Anambra State. The activities are as follows. On the 6th is my arrival and inspection of my personal road project at Osumenyi. On the 7th, the dedication of our village church, which my family rehabilitated and funded. On the 8th of January, I will be performing the traditional mandatory rites for my marriage with my wife in her hometown, Àttàck. Night will be the dedication of another church we built. Then finally on the 10th, other activities I have in the east. That is what Okachuku wrote. But Okachuku's issue is not actually the issue I actually want to address before, I call it a day on this channel. The issue of insecurity has actually turned to a dreadful and a fearful, situation in the southeastern part of the country. That if something is not being done, these politicians will keep on killing themselves and killing innocent people, and then putting it to the agitation of the Biafran freedom, thereby, causing more controversy in the agitation. Let me tell you the reality. Why people, some certain people who have not actually believed, in this struggle, in the Biafran struggle, is because of the way these so-called politicians has actually presented the struggle. They have presented the struggle to be a giridai, do or die matter. That is why some people see it as, a deadly mission. No be everybody get morale, to face, the issue of freedom. That is one thing you should understand. There are people who really want to be freed. There are people who really want to support the struggle, but because of how these so-called politicians, have actually put the struggle. That is why so many people are even scared to be part of the struggle for the freedom. And now why, the issue of insecurity, has gotten to another level in the southeastern part of the country. The reality is that, most of these killings, most of these kidnappings, most of these shooting and issues in the southeastern part of the country is not because of the freedom. It's not because of the agitation. It's not because of Simon Ekpa. It is not because of Nnamdi Kanu. It is because of these evil politicians have actually orchestrated a move to carry out their dirty works and putting it, in the head of the agitation. They carry out their dirty work and they use the agitation to cover it up. These people are evil, if you don't know. They are very evil. But one thing I know is that come rain, come shine, nothing is going to stop the freedom of Biafra. And that is sure. Now, the matter why I carry come for you today. Thank you once again for joining us on this wonderful YouTube channel. Do not forget to subscribe, turn on your notification, and definitely you get notified.